says, Nahum 3:13, it says, behold, that people in the midst of thee are women. The gates of...
So it's, well, read about the gates.
It says, the gates of thy land shall be set wide open.
That's it, because all these guys out here, they're basically going to get cut through, man. That's like even when World War, when martial law comes in, these guys out here ain't thinking about how to defend themselves. The thing is as well, is like England is a place where these people have been put on a very low level, because even America, them guys can still own guns in a lot of states. But over here, you can't even own. Well, you need to get like a hunting license or a shooting range license, basically to even get a gun. You have to jump through hoops. So these guys here are basically just stuck, ready to get cut through, man. And these guys are moist as hell. Esau's been moistening up since like early 2000s. It's been getting way. The thing is, it's going on in the 80s as well. Guys are getting moistened up. But it's like it kicked in again around like early 2000s. They just started hey, what's up? That's a thingy, man. Yeah. I'm way too bait out here, man.
Drip, isn't it?
Yeah, for real.
It's the air.
But then it's like everyone's been, they've been moistening up the men out here since like early 2000s, and now they've got men straight up just becoming women, man. So these people are all kinds of through out here, man.
Yeah, and men actually believe they have to listen to what women say. No, that's how
the thing is,
women worship.
Yeah, the thing is, what cuts is you watch some post-apocalyptic, like for example, like Walking Dead. That's a good example. Rick motherfucking Grimes. He just lays down the law, man. He's like, look, man, this is what it's gonna be, because that's the kind of, you need that strong hand to fucking lead you in times of distress. Yeah. You got precepts on it. Okay, go and get that. Get Isaiah 32, like 2.
1 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 8. For the man is not of the woman, but the woman of the man. Neither was the man created for the woman, but the woman for the man.
That's it. The woman was made for the purpose of the man. She was made to, it's like what the Bible said, like it's not good that Adam should dwell alone, and then basically gave Eve as that servant, man, that helpmate. That's what Eve's purpose was. So the woman's purpose was to be a servant unto the man, and that's been completely disrupted in the society, man. But like I said, you need the strength of a man in a time of crisis, man. Isaiah 32.
I got it.
No, go and read it.
Isaiah 32 and 2, it says, and a man shall be as a hiding place from the wind, and a covert from the tempest, as rivers of water in a dry place. Shall I read it from the top?
Yeah, from the top.
It says, and a man shall be as an hiding place from the wind, and a covert from the tempest, as rivers of water in a dry place, as the shadow of a great rock in a weary land.
That's it, man. Like, basically, men are going to be that strength. And because the thing is that wind is destruction. Because you go into Revelation, it says you got the four angels holding back the four winds, man, which is the destruction. Because why? Because for the sake of the elect. That's the only reason why. But that destruction's being held back, and pretty much, hey, that's when that destruction comes. That's when you're gonna need the men, man. That's why it's like what Isaiah 4:1. Might as well get that as well, man. Isaiah 4:1. The women are gonna need a man to hold on to. Why? Because look, man, as much as G.I. Jane might have Hollywood has lied to you about, women go around roundhouse kicking grown men in the face, overpowering them, suplexing them into the ground. That's just not how it works.
Yeah, that's it.
Because if that was how it worked, then rape wouldn't be a thing. Because women, it's like, oh, guy will go to rape a bitch, then she'll fucking karate chop it. But that's not how it goes down, man.
Right, Isaiah 4:1, and in the mid, oh, that's funny because you said like, we were roundhousing men, like that's some grown ass man.
Yeah, some grown up. No pictures, dog.
A delicate petal, like.
Motherfuckers. Gun. Fucking chimpanzees.
Innit? Look at fucking devils, man. Isaiah 4:1, it says, and in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we'll eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name.
And you can go back like 100 years. and basically women knew that. The thing is even in the modern day, man, certain parts of the world, if a woman's walking around on her once, then hey, a guy might just grab her up, man. And that's what. And the thing is, even in this fucking country, man, that's why rape's even a thing. So it's pretty much that Esau's tried to, like, you know, make that seem like that's not even a thing, but that's still the truth. If a woman doesn't have a man to protect her, then when it comes to even a matter of in the wild, man, if you're out there in the wild, especially in ancient times, and if you have a lion or a bear run up on you, then you could just be all kinds of fruit. That's why you won't have some dainty daughters walking out and just exploring the world on her ones, man. Won't be no goddamn Xena warrior princess, man.
Right. Yeah, man.
And even they said they were gonna remake that, and they said they were making Xena into a full-blown fucking lesbian, man. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, what? I swear she was linking up with Hercules. Like, what the fuck is that shit? That's how you know this.
Back in the day, that show. Hercules used to always.
Yeah, Hercules used to link up, man. That's
Same vibe,
yeah. That's what I said. I was like, bro, what? They gonna bring Hercules back, make him a homo as well, man. That's how off this place is getting, man.
Fuck.
God damn.
It's a sick fucking world, man. Yep.
You know, go back to Isaiah 13, verse 16.
32, you mean? 32 and 9, yeah? Isaiah 32 and 9, it says, "Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters."
And that's women right now. The state they're in right now is that careless state. Because what, they can do whatever the fuck they want. The thing is right now is like women get to be complete shitholes, man. This bitch, you know, you could take the bitch out, have a good night, go out and go back to the yard, be in the bed, butt ass naked. You're about to slip it in, and she's like, "Oh wait, no, actually, I don't want to do this." And if you just stiff it in,
it's rape.
Yeah, she could at any point just decide, actually, you know what? I've decided to accept that. Like, looking back on it retroactively, I've decided he raped me.
Yeah.
But then you get women posting online like, "Oh yeah, I said no to this guy. Why didn't he just try? I just wanted him to try harder. Why didn't he just try a little harder?" So that's confusion. That's a whole mess of confusion. But then you're through. As soon as they say, "Oh, he raped me," you're through. You're gonna get fired. They don't even care if it's true or not. They don't even want to be in there. After Harvey Weinstein, now it's like if a woman says, "Oh, he raped me," you're done, man. Because the general public will probably run up on you, headlock you, be like, "Yeah, we held him down for you cops." All that, man.
Yeah.
All kinds of fruit. Fuck,
you know. It's cunt. It's fucking sick shit, fam.
That's fucked.
It's fucked, bro. Yeah? It says, "Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall ye be troubled."
That's it. Many days and years shall you be troubled. And hey, that's why you see, whenever you see him post-apocalyptics, hey, what? Book of Eli, man. There was that time where he's moving through and the woman was getting run up by like 5 men running up on the ting. All kinds of fruit. Yeah. So where was the
roundhouse kick then?
Yeah, the roundhouse kick, man. Where was the Lara Crofts?
The G.I. Jane pull-ups.
Yeah, the G.I. Jane. Who else are these?
You know in that film G.I. Jane had the montage where she's doing pull-ups, she's getting strong and shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's some.
Yeah, Lucy. Where was the Lucy then, man?
Bullshit, fucking Hollywood, man.
They're spoils. They're spoils.
Yeah,
they're spoils. Because the thing is, even like Ronda Rousey, man. Bro, nah, I'm like, bro, and it's like a fucking what do you call it? A convicted man. If he had the conviction to be like, "Fuck, I'm taking this pussy," then she's getting look, man. At her ground game, no ground game's gonna save her, man. As soon as he stiffs it, it's like, oh, all the power gets taken, and that's how biologically it's built. They're built, you know.
That's it.
As a man,
I
do not enjoy alien objects being pierced inside me, man. But women actually savor that shit. It brings them to the point of climax. That's a victim, man. Getting some alien foreign object just stiffing you in like and getting penetrated, man. That's crazy.
That's right, man.
Is there a bit more on that?
Yeah, there's a bit more. It says, "Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women, for the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. Tremble."
The vintage shall fail. Because, hey, man, all these, all these good delicacies, these, women going out, even women just being able to go out on the town, get drunk and fuck about.
And being legless in an alleyway.
Yeah, legless
That's
in an
what you see
alleyway.
here. It's like, what the hell is this place, man?
Yeah, and that's like
That's
the thing
why-
is that what is the advantage to a society when all the daughters, all the women of the society are basically partaking in depravity? That's no advantage for anyone. That's everyone's messed up off that shit, man.
Yep.
So hey, that's the same thing. Hey, that's another reason why this place needs to get judged. You said what? There should be no whores of the daughters of Israel, man, or the daughters of Zion. So that means that these so-called black women as well, they need to be getting in order because they're just as out of order, man. They even more rebellious to the time. Okay, go on.
Isaiah chapter 3 verse 16. Moreover, the Lord saith, because the daughters of Zion are haughty, and walk with stretched forth necks and wanton eyes, walking and mincing as they go, and making a tinkling with their feet. Therefore the Lord will smite with a scab the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion,
Yeah,
and the Lord will discover their secret parts.
Yeah, these women, these black women are fucking proud, man. Because more like the thing is, it's like they've been. It's like from the 90s, like especially over here, basically in that music scene and acting, even in politics, man. You got what's her name, Diane Abbott. She used to be guy in the fucking like this. It's this. She was getting it in, man. She was a
Oh yeah, she was an activist.
She was an activist.
Yeah.
Now she's all like, yes, I send my children to private school.
Now she got Edomized.
Yeah, now she's been Edomized. They basically, as soon as they get all the good bits of the society, they forget about all that. They don't even give a fuck. They ain't even black anymore, man. They ain't even like, you know, it's not even. It's just like, no, the British people. It's not even about black. It's about the Brit. That's why that black is a force. That's a false paradigm, man. That's some BS. What the hell even is black? You can say black, and then some gritty dirt, but some crusty foot Hamite jumping up and down in the wilderness is meant to be counted among them. That's why black is. That's BS, man. If you're getting all up into that, you've lost.
Yeah, like Wakanda spirit.
Yeah, that Wakanda. Oh my god. Yeah, that fucking Wakanda. That's some big, bro. Wakanda really don't exist, man. You have to push that. I'm like, bro, Wakanda ain't even a real fucking place. It's okay if you wanted to think about, okay, you know, the kings of Ghana, you know, the kingdom of Mali, or you know, or certain empires, man, you know, the Byzantine Empire, you know, the
Moorish kings, with the harems.
Yeah, with the harems.
Real history.
If you want to talk about that, then you know at least okay, then you know Jake was getting it in, but then now it's like you're meant to be some Wakanda, some Hamites. There's a nigga all up in that film with some big ass plate in his lip, just there, and some spiffing green suit, and he's got the matching green plate in the lip. How the fuck? Who's meant to be getting down with that? Man, fuck some goddamn Wakanda, fuck some Africa as well, man. Hey, but Killmonger was getting it in though.
Yeah. But they push that to equate Jake with Ham. They push that to equate the Israelites with Ham, but the children of Israel wear a different line. It's so
no goddamn Hamites, man.
That's it. They're different. The peoples in Africa, the other tribes, they're not the same as the so-called Negroes in America, man. Or on certain parts of the West Coast as well, like, you know what I'm saying? But they push that and that Wakanda, all that shit, basically for them Jakes to, you know, believe it, man. Follow that. What? It don't even exist.
Yeah, it don't even exist.
It's a movie, man.
But then just because
they even gave the guy a fucking Nelson Mandela accent. Some fucking Canaanite accent, man.
I'm like, bro.
This is Isaiah chapter 1 verse 3. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. But Israel doth not know, my people doth not consider.
And that's it, our people don't know. That's why that Africa that's been a bane for the longest, man. Because even from when we first came up in Egypt, as soon as man got out there and Egypt got smashed, man were thinking about going back. The Africa's always been like a thorn in the mind of Jake, man. And I'm like, bro, what do you love about Africa so much, man? The fuck's with Africa, man? Israel's better.
That's it. That's the holy land.
Man, gonna go. It's like the thing is, and the fakest part is all these fucking like fucking temporary, you know, Pan-Africans. Is none of them are moving to Africa. That's because they ain't no Wakanda. They ain't no fucking Wakanda there, man. If Wakanda was there, they might be going there. But come on, man. That's Esau shit as well. Because they had all skyscrapers and shit. I'm like, bro,
in Wakanda, yeah. And then they were trying to fight Esau with, the guy was talking about fighting Esau with guns.
With guns, yeah.
The Lord ain't dealing with that. Fighting Esau with guns.
He's basically being a nigger about how he's trying to get the kingdom back.
But that's how them Afrocentric You know, they think like that. Oh, we got to build in this. Yeah, what are you talking about? How are you going to build in a man's society that's oppressing you?
If I can say this, that was nothing but Esau, the elite's agenda to demonize Jake and call us terrorists.
Yeah.
Because they were trying to mark, you know, like you were saying, the black unconscious movement. That's what they want to do. They want to take Esau down with guns.
Guns.
The Lord said, "Wait ye upon me."
Yeah. And Esau's blessing was the sword, man.
Yeah.
That's it. His blessing is the gun, man.
Yeah.
You know? I still got Isaiah, you know?
Yeah, gun.
Okay, it says, Isaiah 32:11, it says, "Tremble ye women that are at ease, be troubled ye careless ones, strip ye and make ye bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins."
Yeah, that's it. More or less, you gotta go into that state of mourning, man. Because the thing is, hey, the whole society is gonna get brought down to that state of mourning. Because right now, just the men are as careless as the women, man. You know, and the women are super careless, man. Because the thing is as well, it's like, because they've got the ultimate salvation of 999. On the line,
on speed dial.
They can basically they'll be getting up and screaming in a geezer's face.
Yep.
But then I'm like, bro, there was even that video on the train, and the guy fully like the bitch was being a total fucking arsehole, screaming in his face, saying what she'll sit down sending for him. Like, what you talking about, nigga? I was like, take your outfit from looking from nine, go back to names with that outfit here, nigga. You talking shit to me, nigga? I'll fucking slap you in the face, nigga. All that shit. Then he beats the shit out of the bitch, and some Captain Saverhole from nowhere that's been standing there and witnessed her being a piece of shit is still coming in and fighting the guy, man. And this guy's like 6'8" or something. He was a fucking some beast, bro. Some animalistic warrior. I'm like, you're gonna be riding out for some bitch that was taking the piss as well. Come on, man.
But that's a careless women, man. How you gonna, a big grown ass man, because they know that 999, that 911's on speed dial, man.
Bro,
but that day when the police ain't there, it's hunting season, man. The women are gonna be fucked out here, man. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be fucked, man. Lord, that's why even when that time comes, we're waiting for the protection of the Lord, man.
Yeah, because
these people are gonna be.
It's gonna be open season. The martial law troops.
They're gonna have
fun. Down the street. It's through.
They're through.
Because even like what that geezer in the school shooting, he was going 17 men. That was one guy with a gun. And I think it wasn't even automatic fire, bro. It was just
single rounds.
Single rounds. So it's like, if you get them automatic, bro, that is just an epic mass death, man.
This Isaiah chapter 30, verse 1. Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with the covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin, that walk to go down into Egypt.
Well, that's our people, man. They've got that covering. They're trusting in the world, man, and none more so than the so-called black one, man. She trusts all up in the world, man. So that's why it's all that trust that you put in the so-called white man in this world. Hey, it's gonna get paid off, man.
That walk to go down into Egypt, and have not asked at my mouth, to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt.
Yeah, and it's spiritual, because this place is spiritual, Sodom and Egypt, man. So that's why the so-called white man, them Rothschilds at the head, they're the Pharaoh now, man. And more or less, the thing is that they're the ones that orchestrated women's lib. Because women, if they didn't want women's lib happening, then they wouldn't have had it, or civil rights, all these movements, homosexual rights, transgender rights. If they didn't want all these things, they wouldn't let it happen. So all these agendas, if they're down with it and they're with that, they're trusting in Pharaoh, man. But they don't realize that Pharaoh's agenda is to have them wiped, man, have them taken out.
Yep.
Hey, that's a beautiful. It's like it goes back to the time of Judges, how the Lord will basically be like, okay, you love these guys so much, I'm going to give you into their hand. So they're basically just like with Judges, all these different kingdoms, they worship their gods. Because right now, what this so-called white man, this Cesare Borgia, this geezer right here, everyone's loving this faggot, man. This guy is their god. So you're gonna get given into his hands. David the Rothschilds himself, man. Yeah. You're gonna get given into his hands.
Let me read this for you.
Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion.
Yeah, because hey, when the shit goes down, they're gonna be in confusion. Because hey, when it goes down, even us, we're gonna wisdom and knowledge that's gonna be the stability of the times, man. If you ain't got wisdom and knowledge, you're not even gonna be able to make it out of this thing, man. So that's why, hey, we need to be on our P's and Q's, man. So how much more so a guy in the world, man? You're gonna be in an utter state of confusion. Because even some guys might not even know. A guy, he might have used a fucking tube and public transport all his life. Then he's thinking, oh no, I don't even know how to get to the other side of London.
Yeah.
he might be fucked up. Once the lights go out, there's no electricity. He might be all kinds of fruit. If you ain't even got a torch, your phone battery dies. You're just all out there. You ain't got no GPS. You're just out. A lot of these guys, they ain't ready, man. They gonna get taken the fuck out, man. And that's how the Lord set out, man.
Judges 10. Okay, I got something. This is Judges 10 and 13. It says, "Yet ye have forsaken me and served other gods. Wherefore I will deliver you no more. Go and cry unto the gods which ye have chosen. Let them deliver you in your time of tribulation."
Yeah, that's it. Because, hey, it's like when the lights go off, hey, when this judgment starts coming to pass, everyone's going to be praying to sweet Jesus, man. You know, that sweet Jesus that blessed them with their car and their job. But then when the time of trouble comes, well, go on, man. It's just like with Elijah and the prophets of Baal, man. Basically saying like, okay, look, man. Oh well, even before that, it was what's his name? Was it not Gideon? Abimelech, I believe it was. When he was in the night, he was basically burning up, tearing down the groves of Baal, man. Yeah, it's like right there. It's okay, yeah. Thingy, what was I gonna say? Read it again now?
Okay. This is Judges 10 and 13. It says, "Yet ye have forsaken me and served other gods. Wherefore I will deliver you no more."
Abimelech. He was going up tearing down the groves. Then basically he said, look, man. He said to the man, look, if Baal's a power, then basically, rather than you, man, taking me out, why don't you guys basically see if Baal judges me? And then, hey, that's how the Lord covered, man. Because all these guys they trust in, just like with Caesar, man. They're trusting in him. When that time comes, he ain't gonna be able to do shit for you, man. He ain't gonna do a damn thing. And then you can get back in Nahum. Oh wait, what's the Nahum? What was it?
It's in Isaiah 32.
Isaiah 32.
And then it was Nahum who started.
Yeah, I think it started off.
Psalms.
Jeremiah 51.
This is Psalms chapter 96, verse 5. For all the gods of the nations are idols, but the Lord made the heavens.
That's it. All these other powers, everyone's trusting in. You know, some Allahs, some Jesus Christ, some God. That's basically